Hi, my name is Nuala O'Connor, and in this video, I would like to talk to you about exercising, or as it's called, daily weight-bearing motion. See, when we get to a certain age and stage, we tend to think that we don't need to exercise, that exercise is for people who want to look slim and trim and keep their muscles nice and toned. We've lost the run of ourselves when we actually think that's why we need to exercise. We don't need to exercise for muscle tone, though that helps. We need to exercise for wellness. Muscle tone is part of wellness. We need to work every single cell in our body. That old phrase, when you don't use it, you lose it, is very true. When we get older, when we hit the menopause and beyond, we tend to lose our tone a little bit. That's because our collagen levels have lowered, and that's for a whole different video, because there are certain natural nutritions we can take to help keep our collagen levels up. Think about it this way. Every single muscle, every cell in your body needs a little bit of collagen to help keep it together. Collagen has been described as the glue that holds us together. So imagine as your collagen levels lower because your estrogen levels are lowering, and because, believe it or not, your vitamin D levels could also be low, and vitamin A and vitamin E, vitamin K. Your body will seek to find that. Guess what happens? You get high cholesterol. Things start to get clogged up. That's because everything is starting to sag a little bit. Daily weight-bearing motion helps to bring that back. Helps to wake your body up, literally. Helps to give your body enough stress to get it to work better. You don't have to be killing yourselves, but you do need to be doing daily weight-bearing motion. That's actually what exercise is. Getting up and down off a chair isn't enough, but it is also good. Going up and down stairs, also good. But you know the way the aches come in the knees? That's to do with the diet and the collagen and these muscles in the top of the legs getting either too tight or again too soft and not holding the old knees in place. But a big part of it is diet. Too much acid in the system, too much inflammation, and again, too much processed sugar. I'm totally going off chart here a little bit. I want to come back. Exercising as we get older is a must. Doesn't have to be a lot. That is the key, because we think we have to be all of these things. We have to be out walking for miles, all the rest of it. Here's why it doesn't have to be a lot. Rebounding. Let me get up. Now you might think you could never get on a rebounder. Rebounders come with bars. You can put them beside a wall, whatever. I do programs called Rebound For Wellness. And the reason I do them is this. When I'm a kinesiologist, and when I was studying kinesiology, one of the things we were taught about was rebounding for breast health, for lymphatic health. And it doesn't have to be a lot, because when you literally do what I'm doing right now, you can see, I'm not lifting my feet off the rebounder. I'm not going anywhere in the rebounder. I'm just standing here. I lean slightly forward. It's like a walking motion, but as I'm doing that, I'm causing what's called acceleration and deceleration, and I'm using my own gravity force against myself, and that causes the whole lymphatic system, literally you're giving that little bit of stress and everything starts to pump. Your lymphatic system doesn't have a pump, your heart does. Your lymphatic system relies on daily weight-bearing motion. Daily weight-bearing motion is this. You're using your weight against yourself, literally, and you're causing motion, and your whole lymphatic system gets to work. You've got all of these little lymph nodes in your body, and if you get up on one of these rebounders and go at it too fast and too quick, you run the risk of having what's called a healing crisis. That's what we call it in energy work, in kinesiology. You don't want that. You don't want the clearing of your system too fast, too quick. Though we all like things cleared. It'll make you feel sick. It'll make you feel like you have a flu. It'll make you feel all yucky inside, and your muscles may start to cramp and stuff because they haven't been used to being worked like this. Believe it or not, when you're doing this, even just this, You're working every single muscle right in here in your abdomen that possibly hasn't been worked for a long time. Slow and steady wins the race. And that's why I've created programs that start you rebounding at just 1 minute and then get you building up really slowly every week. They're not made in Hollywood. They're not that expensive either, but they will get you into daily weight-bearing exercise. You do have to get a rebounder. And this one, I treated myself for my 50th birthday. I know I don't look a day over 40. I treated myself for this one, and it is expensive. It is between 200, 300 sterling in the UK. But they also, this one folds, and that's why it's probably so expensive. They do have one that's non-folding. It's bungee sprung. And if you'd like more information on those, get in touch, throw me an email, message me, phone me, whatever you want, and I'll chat to you all about the rebounders. You can get a bungee sprung rebounder wherever. It doesn't have to be as expensive as that, but you do want one that's going to hold you and keep holding you, and that the bungees don't lose their elasticity too quickly. You also want one that's sturdy enough, that's weighty enough. I wouldn't be lifting it around the place all the time, but it holds my weight, and if I did get to be a little bit more lively on it, it's not going to tumble, it's not going to move with me. It's sturdy enough. Regardless, you do need daily weight-bearing motion. You do need to keep your collagen levels up and to feed yourself what you need to help you keep your collagen levels. But when you add that little bit of nutrition to something like rebounding, you're definitely on a winner. But again, slow and steady. Find yourself a kinesiologist, systematic kinesiologist, biokinesiologists. They are worth their weight in gold. But apart from that, doesn't matter what age you are. I have women in their 70s, even in their 80s, even some men on the rebounder every day for their wellness, and slow and steady. You don't have to you don't have to get up to a very lot very quick. As long as you're doing it every day, and if you only can get to 5 minutes, then you do it maybe once or twice a day. And if you get further than that, then you do it maybe just once a day. It's up to you, but you will notice a difference. Thanks for watching. Please like and share. Share the post with your friends. Tell your friends about rebounding. Tell them to go check it out on my website. The links are in this post and with this video. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to hearing how you're doing on your rebounder. You might even have bought one of these years ago and it's in your attic. Even if it's not a bungee, get up on it. But what I notice about a bungee, I'm going to get up again, it's soft. There's no boom, boom, okay? It's gentle on your system. There's no stress in this. It absorbs over 80%, nearly 89% of the impact from the exercise. So your knees don't feel sore, your hips don't feel sore, your body doesn't feel sore. Now, it might feel a little sore as your muscles start to work gradually. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Thanks. Take care. Let's see you exercising for your wellness. Fitness is a fad.